Angel Reese just broke a record and became the fastest player to 500 points and 500 rebounds. Despite all the hate, all the narratives people spin about her game, she keeps doing things like this. And it's not by accident. The league has not seen a player like her. She's very, very unique and being great at what she does. And it's starting to pay off and starting to show how great it really is. So we should start to actually appreciate it instead of always trying to find a way to pick it apart, because nobody's ever done it. We've had some great bigs that came into this league and that are in this league, and she's always breaking the records when it comes to anything involving rebounds. So it's about time we start appreciating it, because this is something great and we're seeing some greatness happen right now, and we get too caught up on all the other stuff instead of looking at, hey, what she's doing on the court is great. Now, I bet you we can go to the comments and the first thing is going to be her, oh, they're off her own shots and all that stuff. And now I'm like, if she was such this bad player, why does she have 500 points so fast? Ask yourself that question, especially as a non-shooting, jump shooting, non-3-point shooting big. How did she get here? How do we get here if this person can't ball? The reason is people don't understand ball, because it's like, oh, she gets her own rebounds. They created a term called me bounds. Great. She gets her own rebounds, but guess what? That means she keeps the possession alive and she scores. And that's the name of basketball. That's the name of sports, is when we have a possession, can we score the ball? It doesn't matter in football if you have the possession and you take 100 downs to get the touchdown. You want to get to the touchdown. That's the name of the game. The name of the game isn't scoring touchdown. The name of the game is getting as many first downs to get you to the goal. And that's what Angel does. If she misses a shot, guess what? You're going to get another attempt, going to get another attempt until most likely it goes in or she gets a foul. That, if you watch her game, you would understand that. When she gets the ball, she may miss 2 times every time she gets the ball, but it's in the same possession and she ends up scoring or she gets fouled. That's what happened all night last night. Rarely does Angel Reese give you an empty possession, especially for somebody that doesn't get any plays. She gets no plays ran for her to score. None. We can go back and watch the film from last night. There was no possessions where she was a vocal point to score the ball. She's actually becoming the person that brings up the ball and initiates offense, which I enjoy seeing. It's really dope to see her do those type of things, because she initiates offense. If you really watch it, you see her pointing out Camilla. She's pointing out, hey, go set the screen. Come off the curl. She's pointing things out. Even when she doesn't have the ball and she's not bringing it up, she's running the show, which is something you love to see, something new, which shows you the growth and the type of player she is, willing to grow, willing to change, willing to play out of the position she's used to being in. Last night's game was a tough one, man. It came down to pretty much the wire. I think coaching kind of killed the momentum. We had gone up by like 16, and in the third quarter, the coach snatched out Ariel Atkins. And Ariel Atkins was balling, and she played 2 minutes in the whole third quarter, while Courtney Vandersloot played the whole entire third quarter. And that's how the game was really lost, was that third quarter when they were up around 16, and then they allowed a huge run by the other team and did not put the best player back in the game. And Ariel is our one player that can really create for herself, get a bucket. She's probably the most consistent scorer, and the scorer that's a threat. The scorer can break down your defense. The play isn't going to break down the defense. That player is going to break down the defense. And so Coach pulled her, which really, really threw me off, and did not put her back in. Even when they started getting really, really bad, it wasn't like, okay, that 16-point lead is down to 10. All right, let me throw Ariel back in this game. And that didn't happen. To me, it's starting to look like I call them clipboard coaches, to where, hey, these are my minutes. This is how the rotation is going to go. Pre-game, this is how I have it set, and I'm going to roll with it no matter what the momentum or where the game is headed. And so I seen that happen last night. That was how the game went. Camilla came in the fourth quarter and got most of her points. Then I don't want to say we were already losing. And what we need to see from her, and it might need to be through the coach, is we need to see that throughout the whole game, not just in a 1 quarter quick spurt of her getting 8 points really quick. No, we need her to be able to do that first half, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter. She has to do that throughout the game. It's not like she's It'd be different if we were up and she came to put the nail in the coffin, but no, she got those points after the lead was already gone when they were coming back. And maybe it's a coaching thing, because she doesn't really just get her points off of really isolating and sealing. She doesn't seal the best. So it has to be something through the coach to get her going. And every time she's on the court, it can't just be, hey, this one quarter, Miller went crazy and got all her points there. Rachel Banham, her minutes are confusing me. And her having no leash on her game. Like, it's almost as if she can go out there and do whatever she wants to do. She's bringing up the ball. I think she shot, out of her 3 shots, they were all threes. 2 of them were air balls. Bad air balls, too. Like, I noticed last game, she's not even setting her feet on some of these shots she's shooting. She's like catching the ball, turning and releasing before she's squaring up or setting her feet. And the ball is just flying anywhere. Her minutes are starting to really, really confuse me why she's even getting so much burn. E. Will did a good job last night. She missed a couple bunnies. Some easy wide open shots I seen her miss, which is fine, man. That happens in this game. And she's coming back from an injury. So almost season-long injury. So it's fine for her to still be knocking some of that rest off. And she's a lot more coordinated and athletic option for the Sky being out there. We can see her help defense is great. She'll help off hers and get a block. You know, she's not even blocking up and down, like jumping up and down. She will dive to get a block. It was weird. Rebecca Allen only got 1 shot the whole time she was out there, and we know she lit it up last game. So it was kind of awkward for her to get in and only get 1 shot and only play 10 minutes in the whole game is not a lot of burn. That's a couple minutes per quarter. And then Mariah, I know she's been hurt, Mojo, and she didn't get any playing time. And I think and maybe she's still just more hurt than we know, but it'd be great to have a backup point guard. We haven't had one all year. Angel is literally the team's backup point guard. It'd be nice if we had somebody that came in, gave Vandersloot a spell, because there were moments out there where I think she was gassed, or sometimes she's just outmatched that other guard. It was, even for her bringing the ball up the court, I'll be honest, it was a struggle for Vandy to get the ball up the court. By the time she gets it up the court, it's 18 seconds left. She has her back completely to the basket, and then you're starting your action. And then at some point, you see they just made a decision that Angel's just going to bring the ball up the court most of the time. Kia Nurse, she had not so great defensive game, but offensively she started hitting those threes, and that's what we definitely need from her. If she's going to be in that starting lineup, she's going to have to knock down some threes, and she absolutely did it. And again, Angel, 15 rebounds, 3 steals is huge for her. And then assists doesn't tell the story. There were so many great passes that got, I think, Miller airball to E. Will, missed a few small bunnies. Just small. Her passing was great. The turnovers need to come down, but again, she's getting adjusted to running the point basically in the W, so that's fine. But again, a lot of her passes were great. She had a couple hockey assists, and that's what you want in somebody handling the ball, is to make sure the ball goes in the right place. It's not all about assist. No, the ball needs to go to the right place. Sometimes her passes went to Camilla, and Camilla got it, back down, spin move. That's not going to get her assist, but the ball went to the right place and gave us a winning possession. And she's showing that she's that type of player. I hope she evolves into 2016 Draymond Green, because she has all the skills to become that type of player. And if you don't know how cold Draymond was around 2016, you better do some research, because that boy was cold. But at the end of the day, congratulations to Angel. It's a huge achievement. Again, people want to discredit every little thing she does, but why hasn't anybody else did it? Because she scores on those possessions she touches the ball. Whether she misses 2 or 3 times in that possession, who cares? Are we getting points off of that possession? And she makes sure that happens. So salute to Angel. More records to come. Keep doing your thing. I'm AJ. This is my mic. Peace.